Alright guys, jumping back into Final Fantasy X-2 Blitzball. So we just got Riku back, so that's pretty cool. And then we are mostly, I guess it's kind of a good thing that, well, I guess I should just do Hot Springs. That's like literally better. But it's kind of a good thing we ran out of points because we got to readjust here. We are jumping into a league. And as you can probably tell from the length of this video, I assume it's long. We're playing a few games. I plan on it being very long. I realize now that I think about it, have we played like any of the league already? Because if we have, then like it's kind of a disappointing situation. Because we're not gonna play a whole league. I guess we could play like, I mean, this could be like the super video, but I don't know. This doesn't work like Final Fantasy X. If I play like 17 games this video, it doesn't really mean anything. Unless I like level up my players. I guess I could level up my players. That would make sense. But yeah, let's do that, and then we got Pain doing downtime for like 1. That's all good. Perfect. And we're just trying to max out receive now for Riku. Because that just seems like something we'd want to do. And I think everyone's like 100% like cool with Pain. The real thing that matters is what we're leveling up Riku for, which is just more everything. Like, more everything being gooder, right? Like, that's all that matters. And we've got so many points to do it with. It's ridiculous. Alright, and then we're going to do scrimmage again. I mean, just the shoot up, the receive up, the fatigue, am I right? Finally, getting that fatigue up. Yeah, we're doing really good. I mean, I guess we're just gonna go until we get injured. It's all good stuff. Yeah, Riku is like the example of a perfect player. Attack, pass, shoot, block, and receive are all like intensively trained. So they're all like double, right? Like, and her receive now is 255. Like, that is as high as it possibly will go. That is fantastic. That's awesome. I mean, that really is like good stuff. I know I definitely probably should be using like biorhythms to a higher degree. I don't use those nearly as much as I should. I guess, I don't know, let's switch it up. Let's get cute with it. Let's do counseling. Alright, now let's try to scrimmage Riku. Let's see if that makes a big difference. I bet you it does. Sick. Yeah, I'm gonna argue that felt like it didn't do too much. I don't know, I'm definitely not the best at like training in X-2 Blitzball and everything. So it's like not the worst thing. It's fine, right? Maybe like 2 more times. Yeah, and then let's do Hot Springs here, and then just make sure that Riku is rejuvenated for the league we're gonna do. Cool. So all in all, that's pretty good. Let's jump into the Spira League. Oh yeah, we're already in round 4. How do we want to do this? I know how I want to do this. So we're going to proceed, and we are going to play this entire league, and we are going to, we're going to overhead it. We're going to overhead, because we want to play a new league that's, gosh, arguably it would have been better if I did this off camera. I forgot we already played a league. This is actually a big bummer. Who are we even facing? Oh, Guado Glories. Yeah, sure. This is just a sneak peek then. We're gonna do a real league after this, and it'll be great. Believe me. And this will be the longest video known to man. This is gonna be like, you could watch like the Avengers, or you could watch this video. Both the same length. I assume so, right? I don't actually know. I don't know until we do it. Yeah, it looks like we're going for a called game here. 7-0. Keep in mind, so this is actually a good... I think this actually is good. We're going to be doing a visual game when we play the league, but what we see here in this particularly is we will see the visual view, and then this one is like overhead. Overhead's more direct with the shots. It's pretty obvious, like when you score and stuff like that. Visual plays completely different. So if a result, like we 7-0, we 7-0 the Glories, right? It's all good. It's a fun time, but that doesn't mean we do that. And we're facing off against the Albed Sykes. That doesn't mean that we do that in visual at all, because it just plays so differently. It's a completely different experience. The one thing to keep in mind with these games is tied. This is actually a perfect example. You can tie. Like, tying the game is a thing that could happen, and it's not completely unreasonable. Riku intercepts. Okay. Alright, we're gonna lose. They're using pressure plays. We're not. We're in trouble. Oh yeah, we lose this. They're playing intense blitzball. They're going pressure play and everything. Shinra can't do anything. He's defenseless. Can we at least get a goal? Maybe? Hey, thanks. Fact is, we're 3 points down, which is hard to... Ooh. Wait, do we do it? 40 seconds. Let's go, Pain. Yes! Yes, Pain does it. No, I don't dare hope. Okay, buddy shot. There was no way that was making it in, but we tie. We tie the Albed Sykes. Let's go. I'm excited for this. Yeah, we're just playing through this real quick. Yeah, default doesn't really... Default's like the mix of both. Visual is obviously all visual. Overhead's all overhead. But I feel like default... I feel like visual is really where it matters. Like, where we see the biggest, like, weakness of our team. And Pain is 6 points behind, first place. And we are taking on the Ronso Fangs. So let's do that. I mean, we could beat Blappa. The funny thing is, we definitely started this league at, like, a point where we were not ready to play a league. Like, we have no business playing leagues, is when we started this. The last time we overhead played the Ronso Fangs, we, like, 5-0'd them or something, or 4-0'd them. I think it was last video, so, I mean, we definitely did really good last time. I don't think we 7-0 them. We don't make this a called game. Although, I mean, with the aggression we have, no, we'd have to be like 5-0 right now to get a called game. Like, this would have to be our 7th goal right here, I think. Oh, we might not even get that. Oh, we do. Okay, so it's a 6-0. It's not bad. And then we just crush the Ronso Fangs casually. It's pretty good. Oh, no way the Sykes and Glories tie. Oh my gosh, the Sykes and Glories tie. Does that get us in a good position for first place? I don't know, we tied the Sykes last time too, but we definitely didn't tie the Glories. That's for sure. So we 6-0 the Fangs, Glories and Sykes tie, and Goers win. So we are 4th place with 3 ties, 1 loss, and 2 wins. I don't even remember who we lost to, but we do now have 1st place in terms of top scorer. So that's pretty good. And we are going to go for another Spear League match. Round 7, we are taking on the Luca Goers. This shouldn't be too bad. Fangs versus Glories. I still can't believe the Glories tied with the Sykes. I mean, that is actually nutty. And the Fangs, I mean, they just barely eke out a win. I feel like we could definitely lose against the Goers here, without a doubt. I mean, especially if Vixen's aggressing. But then Pain, I mean, Pain just gives it back just as good. Oh, this is trouble. I know it's a contentious topic, but I feel like the teamwork is doing it. I feel like a big portion of us being so successful might be the teamwork. I don't know. It's so hard to say because how teams play is just fundamentally different between like overhead and visual. And I mean, Pain is just so much more successful in an overhead kind of match. It's ridiculous. All right. Well, yeah, that's gonna be a 4-1. Like we are moving up the ranks. And then Sykes versus Beast. I mean, come on, Sykes. Sykes have to win this. Like, there's no world where the Kilka Beast tie or beat the Sykes. It's just not possible. And I mean, they're proving it right now. They're about to make this a called game at this pace. I do think it seems like the AI generally never has called games. I feel like that's probably intentional. Like they probably like did like play tests and they're like, we can't have these be called games. And finally, we have claimed first place. Well, we were first place last time, weren't we, on the top score leaderboard? We're gonna jump to it again. We are gonna face off against Kilka Beast. I mean, this should be easy. Fangs versus Sykes. I mean, the Fangs look to prove to be some competition, but I mean, just kind of dispatched in those final minutes. And then we're gonna make this a called game in like 2 seconds. 6 seconds in, score a goal. 21 seconds in, 2 goals. Like, come on. Pain volleys. Yeah, 4 goals. I mean, this is such an easy. Like we're under 2 minutes in and we've got 4 goals. Oh, excuse me. 5 goals. Yeah, we might stop this before the halfway. Okay, just over the halfway mark and we call this game. I mean, that is absolutely brutal if you're the Kilka Beast. That is tough. And then Goers versus Glory should be a very easy Goers win, but still surprisingly the Guadagoris tied the Albed Sykes, so like there's some hope, right? I mean, no hope of that happening in this match. The Goers destroy the Guadagoris. Be our top scorer. Good stuff. And then let's jump into what, like round 8 or something like that? Oh, round 9. So Fangs versus Beasts, Gullwings versus Glories, Sykes versus Goers. Alright, let's see what happens. So first, Fangs versus Beasts. I kind of feel bad because I know Jack Ryan's is doing like stats, and like these are so many games to keep stats. It's ridiculous. Kind of genuinely, I do feel a little bit bad. Question is, are we gonna call the game against the Glories? I'm gonna say no. Even though we got a 30-second goal, I don't think it's gonna happen. My mindset being they do a lot of long passes. So I think that's going to kill too much time. Yeah, look at that. See, this is what I'm thinking. Because they come to our side of the field and we got to fight back on theirs. Like, it takes time. I think we would get a called game here if we had more than just Pain. as our forward. We're still going to get a good score, but no called game. There it is, 5-0. And then Sykes versus Goers. If Goers win, that would actually be fantastic. And they are in trouble. Like 2 seconds in. There's still a chance. Okay, well, hope is fleeting. Okay, hope has been crushed. It is a 3-1. That's unfortunate. There it is. So we are second with no hope of winning. Close, we got second. Woo! Oh man, let's renew some contracts here. And then final round, Fangs versus Goers. We take on the Albed Sykes, Guado Glories versus Beasts. So yeah, we would have had to defeat the Sykes twice this league to claim first. Because we tied them the first time, which gave us both a point, and then even if we win now, it doesn't matter. It is notable as well, I should mention. I think a league prize, we haven't refreshed the league yet, but I think a league prize is like playing against the Besaid Aurochs, so they might show up in the next league as a prize. Like that might 100% be a thing. Yeah, Pain aggressing though, getting that early goal. And then a second one. I mean, this might just be the Albed Sykes funeral. I mean, they're trying to fight back, but we're in control now. And that's the problem. Like them fighting back like this, it takes time every time they don't make it. Yeah, it's over. It's a 2-0 at the very least. There it is, 2-0. Yeah, Gory's with us. Okay. Respectable game. And there it is. Question is, what are the final standings? So, yeah, Fangs 1-0. Yeah. So we're okay. So Albed Sykes first, Gullwings second, Fangs, Glories, Fangs, Goers, Glories, and then the Kilika Beasts lost 9 games and tied 1. I assume that tie had to have been with us, most likely. We got a gold bracer and sprint shoes. All right, and then like I said, I believe the Besaid Aurochs might be a prize. Or not at all. Awesome. All right, cool. Let's do it. So we are gonna start our first match of the league. This is the real league, the one that we test our mettle in against the Kilika Beasts. So we've got a good team here. We'll do what has to be done. And then, I mean, this should not be an issue. Like 100%, this should be an easy win, right? It's the Kilika Beasts. Even visual, like we're gonna kill it. Question is, do we do pressure plays? I think so. Like just in general, like in the tournament or in the league in general. I don't think we are above just applying pressure and stuff. Yeah, we got Warbite going for the setup for Iskin, but I mean, look at Riku and all those numbers. Yeah, so to kind of point out how visual is so different, if you'll remember, at this point in time against the Kilika Beast in overhead, we had scored like 3 or 4 goals. Like it was a breeze. But this is much more different. I don't know. I do genuinely feel it's really hard to get a called game in a visual game, like a called game in a visual like setting. It just seems much more difficult. Although, I mean, Payne might prove me wrong with actions like that. I mean, going into the midfield, stealing the ball, and then scoring it's the way I got like 23 goals with Brother in Final Fantasy X, and the strategy remains good in this game too. Farmers can pass to Borja. Might regret doing that, especially if Payne, challenges. And Payne, she's got more attack now. She started with 20, and then we had the intensive training attack on her, and it's made a world of difference. I'm thinking they might prove me wrong when I start these conversations like, oh, it's really hard to get a called game in a visual game, a called game in a visual setting. But I mean, this is looking pretty called at this point with the amount of shots we're making. Just because Payne's always able to be in the midfield, always relevant, and always steal the ball. Like, that's nutty. Pass to Biggs, less nutty. Arguably very bad. Oh, but Biggs is bad. He can't set up Payne for the volley. And there it is. Buddy does the good work. Finally, am I right? Alright, Biggs. Now set up Payne for success. That's perfect. I mean, we're probably going to get a call game here. It just feels like it's happening. I was a fool for ever doubting it, in all honesty. Alright, buddy, pass to Biggs. And then Biggs doesn't shoot the ball. Let's go. Biggs doesn't shoot the ball. He doesn't even get encountered because he's smart enough to set up Payne for a volley. Oh, that's unlucky. I don't blame him entirely for that. I mean, only like half. Buddy, we've talked about this. You're bad at Blitzball. Stop these shots. Alright, Buddy's gonna pass to Payne. I don't think there's enough time though. There was so much time between this and like, it's just, I mean, even a called game now wouldn't matter. It's about the impressiveness of doing it in like minute 2 or 3, I feel. Border challenges. I was gonna say, even if she went for the shot there, I think she'd just barely make it. And there it is. 6-0 is the final score. So we're starting out strong. We got our first win. Glorious versus Fangs. We don't really care about this matchup. The reason we don't care is because I'm confident we can beat the Fangs. I don't really worry about that. I mean, obviously, Guado Glory's beating the Fangs would be ideal. Like, we want upsets. Like, if the goers beat the Sykes, like, awesome. And the reason that's so good is because it means that it's easier for us. You know, it's for points, point-wise. Oh. Ooh, wait a second. Wait, a tied game would be best. Yes! Goers and Sykes each get a point with their tied game. We are starting off strong, tied with the Fangs for first place. And that will not last long, let me tell you. So we're going to renew Brother's contract begrudgingly. Jump back into the back into the league. Going against the Guado Gories. I mean, we definitely have a very easy starting schedule. Kilga Beasts into Guado Gories. I mean, I'll take it. That is a breeze. Alright, so you got Juan Guado here, just kind of pushing up right side. Gonna probably get encountered by Brother here pretty soon. It is Brother, right? On that side? No, it's not Brother, it's Wedge. Alright, well, Yuna's able to counter and steal the ball again. I mean, can you imagine if we actually tie this game? That would be horrible. Alright, and then Yuna passes to Buddy. Can Buddy set up Pain for success, though? And second question, should we consider just going for pressure plays here? I don't know. Do we really want to, like, get fatigue at this point? Alright, well, out of Guado. Stealing the ball. I mean, a lot of back and forth in the midfield, but that doesn't serve us too well. Here, Guado challenges. Buddy, you just got to get this ball to Pain. I mean, 100%, it's just got to be Pain getting the goal. I don't really care about the prize. So getting top scorer doesn't matter, just winning the league matters. It's about showing what we can do. I mean, they're using pressure plays, but we have the advantage. I mean, look at Riku. Look at this. Look at all those numbers. Guado's going to challenge. Then Riku's going to pass to Buddy. Guado challenges again. Buddy going for the shot. I hate this, and I actually like that it's blocked because potentially Pain can steal the ball and score here. Well, Biggs is able to intercept that, sets up Pain for a volley. I mean, looking at this, like, 2-3 goals in, I feel like the Guado Gories haven't really made, like, an offensive stand. You know what I mean? Like, they haven't really been like, oh, what are they going to do? They're close to our goal. There's been none of that. It really has been extremely lackluster. pain with the ball. I mean, at this point, I don't really care if she scores goals. We're not gonna call this game, but I mean, I guess it is nice just to get her point total up. She's kind of an animal. Pass to paw. Okay, okay. Alright, Pa Guado kind of just hanging out. Biggs is going to challenge and steal the ball. And kind of in a really good spot to do like a setup for a volley, it feels. Oh, or Yo Guado, he's just a little bit too close. That's a shame. It's so funny because it didn't even look like a tackle. It just looked like Payne kicked. Like, just... She was just being, like, calling fouls on herself. I don't know what she was doing. There it is. 5-0. Casual 5-0. Okay, so the Goers win this. Can you imagine? Can you imagine the upset it would be if the Kilika Beast even tied this game? It would be an absolute, like... It would... I don't even know. It'd blow my mind. Big question I have now coming up is the Fangs versus Sykes game. So, Goers and Sykes tied, which knocked Sykes down pretty far. But Fangs are tied for second. So, if Fangs lose here, I mean, this is just easy street for us. Oh, are they going to tie? Oh my gosh. The Sykes can't get a break. We are actually in a world where the Sykes and the Kilika Beasts are in the same lane. Oh my gosh. So yeah, we 5-0 the Guado Glories. Goers 3-0 the Beasts, and Fangs and Sykes tie. Look at that. Look at that. This is Albed Sykes are 4th place. Can you, I mean, that's insane. Like, Glories and Beasts both lost, but like, that is crazy. Alright, well, let's jump into it here, and then let's see what we can do. Let's do a Spirit League again. We're facing off against the Ronso Fangs. Kilika Beast taking on the Albed Sykes. Guado Glory's taking on the Luca Goers. It's not bad. Maybe around like match 5, we'll check what we can like level up. I think we might do some like teamwork. We probably should have been doing that already because we've squandered many points by just like not using them. Got some challenges. Buddy dodges. Question is, can Buddy set up Payne? Very good. And there's a goal. ZMZ Ronso. Yeah, I mean, we're bringing the Ronso down. They're going to drop probably underneath like the Sykes or something here. I mean, I can't imagine the Sykes tie another game. That would be bonkers because I don't even know who they're facing, but I think it's got to be like the Guado Glories they're facing or the Beasts or like something super easy. Like something that they should never tie, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Basik Ronso sets up our guy, and then our MVP pretty much. Riku just stops it all outright. She's not here for that kind of game. Riku's going to pass to Buddy. Then Buddy's going to pass to Yuna. And then Yuna sets up Payne for volley. Maybe something like that. I mean, she's pretty far away, but, you know. Oh, I think this gets blocked. Oh, it doesn't. That's insane. And there it is. Zamsi can't catch it again. We're making this a 2-0. Alright, well, Buddy's going to go for a corkscrew shot. Awesome. All right, and then you got Pain here. Well, Yuna hopefully passing to Pain. I don't know. I just saw Yuna and I was like, that's Pain. That's how that works. My brain just like shut down temporarily. Alright. Got some challenges. Buddy passes the bigs. So far we haven't really been challenged, but our matches so far have been Kilika Beast, Guado Gories. The Fangs are no pushovers, that's for sure. They've beaten us in recent memory. But I mean they're not showing it today. And granted, when they beat us, it was an overhead view, which is interesting enough because I feel like overhead view normally favors us. At least it feels like it does. Alright, and then Pain with the ball. I mean, we're already 3-0 up. Can he? Okay, they can't even touch Pain. Like, she is actually an untouchable object with only 48 endurance. And that's going to go to 96 once she gets intensive training. So it's only going to get worse for the opponents. Although we have seen some funky stuff. Like, we've seen, like, Guado Glorious with, like, 6 endurance evade, like, 50 attack, attempts. So it seems like those numbers don't always mean that much. At least in my opinion. Alright. Buddy with the ball. Gosman and Ronso challenges. And Buddy goes for the shot. Gonna get blocked by Ronso, but this might set up Pain for a steal. This is actually really good. It's funny because it's like we pass to him almost, and then Pain goes for the steal every time. I guess if we give her like more block too, that would be ideal. That would be kind of nice, but I mean, obviously her natural limit is like 40 attack, 40 block, so it's not revolutionary. It's not crazy. There it is. Pain, shoot right now because you go like 10 seconds. That's not now. Alright, well she's killed my hopes and dreams. But we do 5-0 then, so I guess I can't be too mad. And then we got the, oh yeah, the Sykes. This has got to be the Sykes' first victory. Can you imagine? They tie the game. The shame. The shame it would be. Alright, you got the Guado Glorious versus Luca Goers. And again, this should also very easily be a Luca Goers victory. It's most likely going to be like Guado Glorious and Kilika Beast getting beat down until they face each other, and then like, they have the final like, who's the best or the worst. Alright. So we 5-0 the Ronso Fangs. Sykes 2-0 the Kilika Beasts, and Goers 2-0 the Guado Glories. So we're spotless record, but Luca Goers close behind. Sykes just barely edge over the Fangs, but I mean I don't think that'll last. I think the Fangs will do worse, and the gap will widen. With the Albed Sykes potentially taking second. We are going to jump into the next round. We are taking on the Albed Sykes. Kilika Beast taking on Guado Glorious. Fangs versus Goers. This one might be the one. This might be the one where we got to use some pressure plays. It definitely could be. I mean, the Albed Sykes do not mess around. That is for certain. We're just going to pass to Blappa. And then pressure from Biggs. But Eager is just too good. But I think it's time. I think it's time to bring the pain. Riku challenges. And is able to steal the ball. Okay. I like it. Riku's going to pass to Buddy. Then Buddy sets a pain for volley. Eager pass to Judah. I mean, already we got a goal on the Sykes. It's not looking too good. It's only a minute in and we got a goal. And then Payne with the block. Okay, well, Payne's going to bury them, apparently. Eager with the ball. I mean, Biggs is literally, like, morphing into him. And then Buddy injures Eager. I mean, that is foul. Oh, my gosh. This is... It's gone from bad to worse for the Albed Sykes. I mean, this is an absolute tragedy. There is no... I would argue there's borderline no recovery. There is just... I mean, this is... It's already a match that we should win. With us applying pressure and them having injured players, it's impossible. I just don't see it happening. I think the Sykes are going down hard. And that is going to make it... Oh, Nimrock stops it, actually. I'm speaking too soon. I'm already calling the game, and I'm like, oh yeah, that makes it a 2-0, and no. No, Nimrock's still there to stop us. Alright, well, Biggs could probably challenge for this. Pressure plays good. And then I just want Biggs to get the ball away from himself as soon as possible. Like, just pass it to Payne. Oh, but the block. Maybe Payne steals? I would like that. Alright, yeah, Payne steals. Pressure play, Payne shoots. And then we don't need any more pressure plays. Like, honestly, we're fine. It's 2-0 2 minutes in with an Eager injured. Like, this game is GG's. That's how I feel. Well, you got Keppel with the ball. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I guess just hoping for the best, if I could guess. A lot like me. He's just hoping for the best. Pass will go to Buddy. I mean, we're already looking at 2-0. And like I said, we don't need to do any more pressure plays. Even if they score, like, we're probably fine. Granted, this is a league, so if they score twice and it's like a buzzer beater shot, then it's just a tied game, and then we just look stupid. But like I said, I think we'll be fine. Game challenges. Buddy dodges. We have Riku. Riku's the GOAT, dude. Riku is so good. I have considered more and more, potentially, is it worth just swapping Buddy in Riku's position, though? Because Riku's always blocking the shot, but, like, we could just put her in a situation where she could block earlier. And then she would also, like, attempt shots. And with her shoot being so good right now, like, that would actually be fire. Like, that would actually be very good. I feel like it's the way to go. At least for the time being, I think we swap Buddy and Riku. Unless it becomes a weird situation where Riku doesn't block when she's in Buddy's position. I just thought Buddy didn't block because he was bad. That was, like, my thought process. It was the only thing I could think of. Yeah, wedge challenges. Unable to steal the ball, but with 40 seconds left and no actual, like, attempt to, you know, get a goal, like, this game's over. And then, yeah, pass to Riku there. I mean, I don't even believe Lake was trying to get the Blappa. That was clearly a pass to Riku. They were just being buds. Sets up Pain for a volley, and then that is a volley that is not successful. Nimrock's really putting in the work, man. He is genuinely being a menace. That is impressive. Noma's gonna pass the way cam. Nice. Alright, and then Beast versus Glories. Oh, it's time. Who's the best or the worst? I mean, it's probably Glories, right? Oh, it is Glories. I almost hope that Kyoka Beasts were going to score in the last seconds, and then it would be a tied game, and we'd never know. Yeah, Goers score. I mean, they're about to knock the Fangs down even further and really solidify their position in second place. Oh no, it's not happening. Oh my gosh. The Fangs fight back. It's a tied game. What is going on? What is going on? So we are, I mean, we're a ways away now. So we've got 4 wins, 12 points. Goers just got brought down. I mean, not a loss, but not a win either. I mean, they could have 10 points here, but they do not. All right, well, let's jump into the next league. Well, actually, before we do that, let's go through. Yeah, let's go through Hot Springs stuff. I do genuinely think it's worth just getting people's fatigue down. I don't know. I think it's a good idea. So we're gonna go through here real quick. It shouldn't take too long. I mean, obviously, right? There's not a lot of fatigue. We didn't have to do anything too crazy. And then we're gonna do a, well, no. What are we doing? Do a pep talk. That's exciting. Everyone loves a good pep talk. Watch us do all this to lose the next game somehow. Like face like the, I don't know, the kill Beast and lose and be like, what? That's better. Cool. I know I definitely wasted a lot of points there. And then we're gonna do teamwork with Riku. Again, because we're gonna have to do this twice, because, well, like 50 times. Because we're gonna be constantly swapping people out. And I suppose it is better to just, like, get this over with. Like with the pep talk and the fatigue stuff. Because if we don't, then, like, they just get injured as they're doing all this. I think, like, going to, like, 500 should be more than enough, right? I mean, that seems very reasonable. I mean, even thinking about it. Let's, yeah, let's continue the teamwork with Biggs. Just to really get the blood pumping. All the clicking, dude. What I wouldn't give for, like, an option to be, like, do 15 times. Oh my gosh. We're so close. But yeah, that is perfect. Alright, so we're going to jump into the next round. Round 5. We're taking on the Luka Goers. And then Kilkabee's taking on the Fangs. Water Glory's taking on the Albed Sykes. Last time they faced, the Water Glories and Albed Sykes tied, so we'll see. I mean, I'm very curious. Pain's gonna pass to Yuna. I don't like it, but, like, I accept it happened. Question is, will Yuna set up Pain for, like, a volley? I guess now, will Big set up Pain for a volley? Will someone in the world of Blitzball set up Pain for a volley? Oh, thanks. Biggs, you shouldn't have. You're so sweet. There it is. 23 seconds in, already making this a 1-0. the future of the of the Luka goers is looking bad. I will say, when you think about like every team in Spira, the team with the least tragedy around it has got to be the Luka goers. Think about it. What's the last bad thing that happened to Luka? I mean, what, Kilika had Sin attack, Albed had the Guado attack, the Ronso Fangs had the Guado decimate all the Ronso, and depending on what happens in this series, or in this game, Guado had all the Ronso Fangs decimate them. And I guess also they lost their home. Like, every single team has had tragedy around it, you know? And then, like, here comes the Luka goers being like, yeah, everything's real chill. I guess they're the most underpaid. Because they're some of the cheaper contracts. And then the Besaid Aurochs as well. Like, they haven't, like, what's the worst thing that's happened to the Besaid Aurochs besides losing for 10 years straight? Maybe like, yeah, I don't know. Did anything bad happen to Besaid? I feel like no. Alright, we're not tying this game. We're not tying this game, goers. It's over. Unit dodges and passes to Pain. Okay, I'll take that too. I will take anything that isn't like Yuna goes for the shot. That happens and I'm just sad. I'm just frowny faces all day. Biggs with the ball. Biggs, please, please, please. Okay, this is sad. It is a pressure play, so maybe it'll do something. But again, Biggs does have 0 shoot. I pass the Pretus. I mean, Yuna might tackle for this. I mean, it's always a good chance, right? This is a perfect setup for Pain. Oh my gosh, I hate everything. The world is bleak, and Yuna has failed me. That was a weird pass. Like, it looked like it went like slow. I guess because it got intercepted, but that was odd. No one shoot unless your name is Pain. Okay, good talk. We're gonna lose due to my own sabotage. I sabotaged my team so only Pain could score so I could lose games. And now I'm gonna lose the game because I sabotaged my team. Someone please set up Pain. Please. I'm begging you. We have a minute and a half left, and it is not going so great. Alright, well, Wedge, now's your chance to steal the ball. I mean, I've got all the pressure on. Alright, Riku, now's your chance to steal the ball. Okay, that's fine. I don't know, I hate the idea of not getting that clean sweep, but it's looking more and more like we might not get that clean sweep. No, we're gonna get the loss. What is this? Oh no, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose the game. We're gonna actually lose the game to the Luka goers. What is the world? Let me tell you, when we level up our team, it is over for these goers. When we give Yuna shoot back, it's over. Alright, set up Pain. There's no hope, only Pain. This is bad. This is real bad. Wedge, you've got great teamwork with Pain. Utilize it. At this point, I'll accept a tie. I know it's only going to be a tie. The pass to Biggs is so bad. He fumbles all the time. All right, Biggs. Pass to Pain. Yeah, I think we'll need to set up. All our forwards with better stats. We nerfed their shoot to 0 because we didn't want them shooting, but it has caused us a loss in this game, which is a shame. There it is. Didn't I just say we were gonna lose the next game after getting all our morale up? Well, the Fangs should beat the Beast. It should be an easy match. Oh, but a kill. Are they fighting back? What are they doing? No, they're not fighting back. I take it all. They got one lucky goal. And now they're gonna have a called game. Then Guado versus Sykes. The last one was a tie. And the Albed do not want that today. Yeah, they're gonna bury the Guado. Okay. I get you. I mean, they gotta start doing something because they have not been doing too great in this tournament. Oh, there it is. 5-0. I always like when players are injured and then they reset in their default positions. Alright, well, we maintained first place. I clicked through that way too fast accidentally. You know what, we're fine. Let's play one more match here. Gullwings versus Beast, Guado Gories versus Fangs, Sykes versus Goers. So it's not too bad. So starting out, Warbite with the ball. Gonna pass to Borja. Generally, this translates into Payne tackling and scoring, but it looks like Payne just ignores it this time. That is a shame. But he's gonna pass to Yuna. I mean, the question is, are we gonna lose against the Luka Goers overall in this tournament or in this league? I mean, it's possible. It is 100% possible, and that makes me so very sad. Borja challenges, but he dodges. I mean, we need to get the pass to Payne soon. I don't know. It seems like my team's now obsessed with shooting, even though genuinely the strategy is called center attack, but we can't have our other players shooting. I mean, don't get me wrong. Once we have relevant players in the positions they need to be in, then we'll be fine. But how it stands right now, like this isn't how we need to do it. Is Riku gonna shoot? Oh, she's gonna pass it. I almost wouldn't hate the Riku shot because she would actually score. Alright, well the volley should make it because Mizurut's not the greatest goalie in the world. I mean, interception from Payne into just an immediate corkscrew shot is rough. And then Riku, good old trusty Riku, always there to stop him. And with the ball. Yeah, I will say, I do think you guys are going to see a dramatic difference once we get everyone on the same page and everyone like good stats. We're going to be actually unstoppable. And I'm not just talking because, like, I mean, we already know that, like, we actively made our team bad at scoring because we needed the third place prizes and the training commands and stuff. But I don't know. I guess the one question I have is, like, what's the limit? Like, when I level up Biggs, Wedge, all these people, like, what are their stats actually going to translate to? Because it needs to be relevant, right? If Biggs max shoot is like 30, then I don't care about him. I mean, I have to keep him on the team, but, like, there's questions around all of that. Yeah, I think right now we're focusing on Riku for all the intensive trainings, and then we're actually going to focus on probably Payne next, and then Shinra probably last. I mean, if I see an intensive training catch, don't get me wrong, it's going to Shinra, but I'm gonna have to make that consideration, like, afterwards, like, you know, do we keep Shinra where he is, or do we level him up on this? And, like, does it matter is my big question. Buddy with the corkscrew shot. I hate it, but okay. Wizard's gonna pass to Borja. Pass will complete too. Borja passes to Xanda. I mean, all pretty good stuff. I'm kind of curious what the tournament's for, because there's a tournament now as an option. Oh, but Buddy gets it. The fumble happens. Buddy passes to Yuna. And then if we set up Pain, that would be really nice, but we're already 4 goals in, so I actually don't really mind. It's like, it's situations like this though, where like we're tied and there's like a minute left and we're facing the Luka goers and we're just like, please, 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 someone give Pain the ball, and no one does. And that's where we're like, come on. Come on, team. You guys gotta know you're not good. Alright, well, Arbit's gonna pass to Borja. That's fine, it's decent. And then Pain challenges, though. This is a reminiscent of a, you know, what we were doing the first time we faced him in this league. We were just encountering and hitting. Team challenges. Pain, sadly, passes to Yuna. Pain set up for the volley. I mean, this game's not going to be a called game, but 6-0 is not a bad scoreline. I mean, we're already top scorer, though. You know, we know this much. We are already like a monster with the top scorer position. Biggs challenges. I guess we could do a called game if Biggs is like, let's set up now for volley or something. Or counter, he gets injured. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, 6-0 is our final score. We're definitely going to have to get Biggs uninjured. And then we got the Guado Glories versus the Ronso Fangs. Can the Glories upset? Big no starting out. Followed with... oh, they're actually fighting. Nope, they're not fighting. Sorry. False alarm. It is a 2-0 for the Ronso Fangs. Then, ooh, this is the question. Who wins this? It should be Sykes. I want it to be Sykes, actually, to win rather than tie, but oh my gosh, that no one's gonna win. Again, the Goers and Sykes are tying these games back to back to back. Well, we 6-0 the Kill Khabis, Fangs 2-0 the Guado Glories, and the Sykes just can't get a win. I mean, they have had a rough time. They are, I mean, they're 4th place. How does that happen? I mean, they gotta have like a late league like run through, honestly. Oh, forgot we have to train. Also, we gotta do other things. We gotta do the hot springs and stuff. What am I doing? I'm being a fool, not doing the hot springs. Alright, that's a lot better. So we're going to do teamwork with Riku for once. Like, it's such a weird situation to be in, because we're doing teamwork, and it's like, it doesn't really matter, but like, also okay. Alright, we'll do teamwork with Yuna. It's all good. And then, like I said, Pain's like good. Like, she doesn't care. And then we'll do... I don't know, who do we do? Like Buddy and Yuna? Sure. I don't know. It doesn't really matter to me, honestly. Like, it's all good either way. At a certain point, it's just killing points. I know there's an argument for like use scrimmage and stuff, but I want to keep my my team at the level they are for an honest league, and then we're gonna the great grind will happen, and we will absolutely crush everyone that opposes us with our super powerful, just Biggs, Wedge, brother, everyone that's been thrown away, buddy, like everyone that's been thrown away into like the trash. We're like, you know what? Now is your time to shine. That's what we're doing. Oh wow, we're already... What am I doing? We're just wasting points. That's pretty decent. I mean, again, Pain is friends with everyone, but yeah, let's jump into the tournaments for nothing. Let's jump into the Spirit League and see what we're going for. So we are taking on the Guadogoris, Beast taking on the Goers, and Fangs versus the Sykes. I mean, there's actually a big question on whether or not the Sykes can actually win that. I know it seems silly, but there is a question. 100% there's a question. I passed to Pain, or past to Yuna here. I don't know why I keep on thinking Pain's passing to herself. But yeah, Yuna passed to Biggs, all good stuff. If I'm honest, there is a certain like paranoia that I have that me increasing teamwork between Yuna and Biggs at this point is actually bad, because it encourages, I don't know if it encourages, but it feels like it might encourage Yuna to pass to Biggs, which I don't want. So it's a weird scenario to be in. It's weird why I'm like, I don't know if this is good, but I'm gonna do it. Buddy with a corkscrew shot. I'm always happy when my players give the ball away for free. Just gonna pass the knob. Pass will likely complete too. I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, legitimate question, do I start applying pressure? Like, do I just start being like, we gotta score now, and then like, pressure plays all day? I mean, probably not, because that volley happens, and that is beautiful. That makes it a 1-0. Alright, well, Yo Guado makes a long pass to Gira Guado. I like how they call that out. They're like, just so you know, pretty long pass. Goes for the shot, and Shinra's just stops it. Kane is such a hero. Alright, well, Yuna steals the ball. The fact that we're 2 points up makes me not really that worried, honestly. Pain with the 4-0. Make this a 5-0. I believe in you. I believe. Thank you. Auto cleans the ball. I don't know. I don't think we get a called game here. I kind of doubt it. You know what I mean? Like 5-0 with a minute left, maybe. If Payne shoots right now, it's still like a maybe, but just a stronger maybe. Oh my! Everyone hates Payne. What are they doing? All right, she did. Let's be real. She deserved to lose that. I mean, that was insane. Payne with the shot. It took a lot for her to set that up, though. I mean, with only 40 seconds left, I feel like we don't. It could be a call game. It just doesn't feel like it will be. Buddy challenges. Buddy, just set up Payne for that volley. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Buddy, that is not setting up for a volley. That is handing the ball to Noiguata. That is directly, I mean, I don't want to say it's the opposite of a volley, but it's certainly not a volley. Oh, 10 seconds. Let's go. Sets up Yuna for a volley. No. No one likes that. Oh man, it's a 6-0. That's so sad. And then the Kilika Beasts get murdered in the next match. So there's that. I mean, there's no way. There's no way of success. Like, come on. There's no chance. I would be shocked. There it is. 4-0. And now this is the most curious match. Fangs versus Sykes. If the Fangs can pull it off, the Sykes will be demoralized forever. I mean, starting out is looking... Oh yeah, it's a Sykes victory. There it is, 2-0. Sui 6-0 the Glories, Goers 4-0 the Beasts, and Sykes 2-0 for Ronso Fangs. But we're still first, but like not by a large margin. And the Sykes, hey, they overtook the Ronso Fangs by a point. And the Kilika Beasts have lost 7 matches. That is sad. All right, well actually let's do some training. Let's continue our training. Yeah, that makes sense to me. It's all good to me. And then what is Buddy going for? It's Yuna. Sure. I don't know. I'm kind of just like whatever, honestly. Yeah, let's make everyone have good teamwork with Riku, especially because we're gonna send her away. That seems like something we'd want to do. She should already have good teamwork with her brother. His name's literally Brother. I mean, how much more do you need to be like related to someone when they change their name legally to Brother? I mean, Riku is just an absolute monster, though. It's crazy how much talent she has. Just how much stat she has. It's wild. I love it. Nice. All right, well, let's jump into the Spiro League. Round 8, we are taking on the Ronso Fangs, Beast taking on the Sykes, and Glory's taking on the Goers. I mean, it's looking up for the Sykes. They're going to pretty much solidify their position above the Ronso Fangs here. I don't think the Fangs beat us, and I think the Sykes beat the Kilika Beast because, I mean, that's a given. That should be a given match right there. Maybe Ronso challenges, Biggs dodge. Biggs pass to Payne. I mean, all good stuff. Gazna challenges. Payne with the corkscrew shot. 23, 25, 27, whatever seconds into the match, and it's already looking bad for the Ronso Fangs. I mean, this is things I dream about right now. Is this this early of a goal in a match? Gazna is able to dodge. I mean, I get it though. Payne's not like the most defensively focused. She can mostly just abuse Borja because it's Borja, honestly. Like, that's the only reason she has so much success. Wow, Zamzi stops it. Good for him. I'm going to be honest, didn't expect that. I expected a bad time for him. Yeah, Basik Ronzo passed to Gazna. Gazna just swamming around. Gonna actually dodge Biggs, but can he dodge Buddy? Because Buddy's really the better defensive player. And then the ultimate test is about to come here, potentially. Oh, no, it's not. I was gonna say the ultimate test is Riku. Riku is the one you gotta get past. Although, Buddy's attack, is it better than Riku's? It might be. I actually don't remember. Challenges. The only comfort here is I'm already a point ahead, so I'm not too concerned. We get 2 points ahead, and I'm just like, it's a breeze, right? I'm super happy. The worry whenever I'm like just 1 point ahead is like, oh, maybe they'll get like a last minute goal and then they'll tie the game. Zamzi though, I mean, putting in the work, definitely causing us some grief. So pressure play passes to Gazna. That's like such a weird thing to do. But I will say, it looks like they're 100% using pressure because we have not been able to get a goal on Zamzi for a little bit, and they want to win this. I mean, I would say, like, for the Ronso Fangs to win this entire tournament, or league, sorry, I keep on calling it a tournament, they would 100% have to beat us and get some very lucky upsets in other matches they're not in. Like, that would have to be for the Fangs to win. That would be what's required. And looking at the score 2-0, about a little over halfway in, it's not looking like it's going to go the Fangs' way. Takes challenges. Ronso dodges. Buddy challenges. Ronso, what a speedy boy. But yeah, Yuna's just able to intercept that. Yuna's pass is nutty. It's at 84. That's so good. And it's going to pass to Buddy, and then potentially Buddy sets up Payne for a goal. I already said what I said, you know. I'm just really happy that we got 2 points. So no matter what happens, I feel confident in our win here. Especially because it feels like the Ronso Fangs haven't really pushed any sort of offensive strategy. It's really just been them trying to survive, and it hasn't always worked so well. Alright, well, brother challenges. Everyone, dude, no, Ronso is just in absolute, like, pressure land. Come on. Oh, Riku, you are a goat. Oh my gosh, dude. Riku is the goat. Riku's gonna pass to Biggs. I mean, at this point, it doesn't matter. We are 45 seconds left, and this is our game. They could score right now, and I wouldn't be concerned about a thing. Wedge intercepts, that's surprising. I mean, Wedge's block is not bad, but we don't normally see Wedge being relevant in the game of Blitzball. If I'm honest, if I'm completely blunt with you guys, it just doesn't happen very often. He's not really playing that much with us. Dargo Ronso challenges, that's pretty good. And that is going to be the game. That is 2-0 with a win for us. And then this should be just the assassination of the Kill Beast. Again, could you imagine if they even tied, though? The thing is, you can even see, like, the game is pretty much entirely played on the Kill Beast side of the field because, like, their players just can't even get through, let alone a goal on Nimro. Again, this is gonna be an interesting one. The Glories could tie. It is extremely unlikely, though. The gap isn't as wide as Sykes versus Beast, though. That's the thing that keep in mind. And it's funny because it would have been, the Fangs would have had to beat us, and then Luca should have lost that match for the Fangs to be in a good position. Yeah, because I mean, what would have happened then? It would have been Fangs at 14 points and then Goers at 15. Oh no, it would have been. Yeah, that's right. Correct. Yeah, it would have been. Yeah, so so we've got 21 points, and we're flying high. So we're gonna do some training here. I think we already got actually pretty much already have everything going, right? Like with the teamwork and everything, we just gotta like roll through it. So we'll drop down to like 400 points maybe. Let's just use it all and see where our teamwork's at. I mean, we get such an embarrassing amount of points whenever we play through. Like it's ridiculous. Yeah. Perfect. Cool. And then let's do it one more time for kicks. Nice. And then let's just jump right back into the league. So we are taking on the Albed Sykes, Beast taking on the Glories, Fangs versus Goers. So now for the Fangs to win this, we have to lose. I don't know. There's actually no way the Fangs can win this because there's not enough time left. Like there's not enough rounds left in the league. So no matter what happens for the Fangs, they don't win this. Flappa. And we're here for pressure. Ooh, eager dodges passes Judah. We can only hope that we injure Judah. Oh, we can't even touch her? Come on, Rico. I thought you were better than that. Pressure play, Judah shoots. I mean, I was gonna say there's actually zero chance of success. Riku passes the Biggs. I don't know. I am having debates. Does it actually give me like more risk to do the pressure plays like this? I mean, all in all, I think this is going to be a very challenging game in general. But I don't know. I'm torn. Idili Biggs tackles through. Steals. No. Pass to Noma. This could be good for Payne. Yeah, Payne with the ball. Let's have her not set up someone for a volley. Oh my gosh. Payne just gets brutalized. Yuna will challenge here. Potentially. Yuna might not challenge at all. I'm a fool. I thought Yuna would challenge. There it is. Riku able to intercept that, which is very nice. If we lose this, I think we'll have a heck of a fight for first place against the Goers. I think this is a must-win match. At the very least, we should tie it. And even that's not satisfactory. Shinra's going to pass to Riku. I mean, we're just over 2 minutes in with no goals. That's bad. wake amp challenges. Man, able to steal the ball too. Like, it seems like we just can't maintain control of the ball at the end of the day. But he steals the ball. Someone please have Payne go for a shot. I don't know how, but someone do it. Ooh. Biggs, what are you doing, man? You're scaring me. Biggs dodges. Judah challenges. Passes to Payne. Payne. Payne with a corkscrew shot. Can it make it in? Because Nimrook is a goat, and he was stopping Payne last time. It does. That is a 1-0. Get absolutely wrecked, Albed Sykes. Gonna have Eager with the ball here. Eager is gonna push left side, challenged by Biggs. Eager dodges, then challenged by Buddy. Oh my gosh, so many people causing such a ruckus. I mean, we're not out of the woods yet, but getting the goal, that's not a bad thing. Like, that is 100% putting us ahead. Buddy going for the shot, that's just silly. I don't like it, but it is what it is. Nimmer's gonna pass to Noma. Keppel claims the ball. Through a fumble. It is kind of funny how it fumbles. Like, it doesn't really make any sense, like how far the ball fumbles, but it is what it is. Man, I don't know. I guess it might make sense. Like, when you consider like how Waka attacks, I guess it sort of does. I can try to make sense of it and sort of accept it, I guess is what I'm saying. Buddy with the pressure play. I mean, genuinely, this is gonna sound crazy, that might have sealed the game for the Sykes. Because it sets up for a volley, which is very good, kills time, and they were on the offensive. So there was a good chance they were going to set up for a shot that made it. I mean, even with like pressure plays and stuff, sometimes Shinra just can't block shots. It's just a fact of life. Well, Noma intercepts a shot from Yuna. What, understandably so, because Yuna's generally just bad. And then wake amp challenges. No setup for Payne, but I mean, I guess why do we even reduce pressure at this point? Like, there's no seconds left, so. Biggs claims the ball. I mean, it's over. It's a 1-0. It's not satisfactory, but it's good enough. There it is. Goers better hope for a very good game than Beast versus Glories. I'm thinking through this game, the Glories are probably going to solidify themselves as like the best team compared to the Kilkabees. I mean, that's 2 wins for the Glories. And I don't know who the Bees face next, but it's not going to be a win. Oh my gosh. Is this it for the Goers? 1 minute left. Oh my gosh. The Fangs eliminate the Goers from contention for first place. We cannot lose now. Look at that. The Goers absolutely upset by the Ronso Fangs. What a turn of events. I mean, that is kind of crazy. And we have one more. So let's actually gonna change it up here. I think, yeah, we have one more match. I mean, I generally overhyped the amount of time it would take. I thought it would be a lot longer than an hour and a half. And it wasn't even an hour and a half because we had to do the entire other league. So it wasn't even that long. Yeah, the leagues are pretty quick. I mean, in general, this version of Blitzball is much quicker than its predecessor. Like, that is for sure. Yeah, I know I waste a lot of points doing it like that, but I don't know. I don't really mind, honestly. Then... yeah, we can work with Wedge. It doesn't really matter. Oh, oops. We can work with Buddy. Wedge team works with. Riku, I guess. I don't know. I guess I could do Yuna when I'm not going to. Brother, I know all this stuff is going to go away, but for the time being, it's relevant. And then Shinra gets no teamwork. Shinra doesn't deserve teamwork. That's what I'm saying. Nice. And Brother and Riku are thick as thieves. Let's jump into our victory lap against the Luca Goers. Oh my gosh. They were shut down by the Ronso Fangs last time, so it's impossible for the Goers to win this league. But it would have been a match of the ages. Winner of our match wins the league, but no, it's not meant to be. The Ronso Fangs, we have to thank, we gotta shake their hands. We gotta do something. They saved us from a potential loss in this league. Doesn't matter what happens here. We could lose and it doesn't matter. We could, this is gonna be the BS about it. We could lose every match that we've had against the Luca Goers in this league, because we've already lost once against them, and they still lose the league. Can you believe that? That's insane. Because every other team we've just shut down. I mean, that's the breaks of league game, right? I almost want them to win, just for the laugh of that. Riku dodges, passes to Biggs. I mean, that's fine. Honestly, I don't love it, but it's okay. Biggs dodges. All good stuff. Ramp challenges. Yeah, Yuna getting the ball is really nice. Passes to Biggs. I just really want to see, obviously, Pain set up for like a volley or something. That's like all that matters to me right now. Like it's what I'm thirsting for. You know, I just want the win. Oh, but Alberta intercepts. I mean, that's notable. Passes to Grave. I mean, everyone's block is off the charts apparently, or their pass is just atrocious. I don't know what to make of it. You know what I mean? This is gonna be hard to get past, even if we go for the pass. You know, what are you doing? Don't you? Oh my gosh, that was actually brilliant. Oh, but Roddy's able to stop it. Passes all the way to Bixen, but I mean, Riku just claims it anyways. So there's not really a lot that goes well for the Goers there. Riku passes to Biggs. Fumbles. Durant claims. I don't hate the fumble. It's fine. Because it just ends up with Buddy intercepting anyways, and oh, but the interception from Bow. I mean, look, this is what I'm telling you guys. The interceptions are actually insane. They happen so much. But we're halfway done with the match, and we still do not have a goal yet for anyone. And then Riku just intercepts it. I mean, what an actual goal. I do think it's funny how Riku passes, though. That is kind of comical. He's just gonna pass to Buddy. I don't know why I got like the sniffles or something. You got Buddy with the ball. Buddy, set up Pain. Come on, let's just seal this. Let's just nail this coffin shut. Oh my gosh, Rowdy is insane. Roddy, I mean, he has blocked 2 solid attempts from Pain. So, I mean, definitely putting in the work. Definitely using some form of pressure play, potentially. I mean, a tied game is not out of the question. It's not what we want, but it is definitely possible now. Riku able to steal the ball. I don't know, Riku set up paying for a volley. I don't care who does it. That's the Biggs. Biggs is not the person to dodge this tackle. Like, that's the problem. That's the part where I'm like, this isn't good. It's games like these where I want it to be a tournament because I want to see who wins. If we end up tying this up. I mean, if you go for this, man, if you go for this shot, Riku stops it, dude. Yeah, she is there. She's got 99 block. She has the most amount of block you could possibly have. Like, it is not gonna work. Payne passes to Yuna, sadly enough. And then Yuna immediately sets up for a volley. Let's go, Yuna. Oh my gosh, she did it. I didn't think she would. And there it is. 1-0 in the nick of time. If that didn't make it, I think it would be a tie game. I think 100% no victory for you. No victory for us. Alright, well, Bigson challenges. Riku passed to Biggs. If Bigson was able to steal the ball there was a good chance of a goal. I mean, there still is. But, like, the problem is Riku's block. Or Buddy's block. There's too much block. Brave challenges. It's just not enough. Pass to Biggs. And keep in mind, we didn't do any sort of pressure here. And we take out the goers. We are the better team. By 1 point. And then Killed Beast versus Fangs. I mean, this is the last chance for the Beast to get a victory. And the Beasts are not wanting to face the Fangs here. I don't think so. I mean, that is a tough matchup. There it is. 5-0. Then Guado Gories versus Albed Sykes. So, I mean, this would be quite an upset. Keppel is injured. I mean, that is an advantage for Guado, but apparently not enough. You gotta injure about 4 more Sykes players, I guess, or something. Oh, no, the Sykes win by a point. And that is that. That is our league. Round 10 results. So we are the victor, only dropping a match to the Luka Goers. The Goers take second place, barely, with 19 points. 5 wins, 1 loss, 4 ties. Getting a lot of work out of those ties. And the Albed Sykes just lose 1 more game, and it puts them in, puts them in third. With 5 wins, 2 losses, 3 ties. Fangs, I mean, at that point, it's not notable. It's like, I mean, the Fangs are pretty far off. 4 wins, 3 losses, 3 ties. Glories and Beasts didn't have a hope. I mean, Glories get 2 wins, only beating the Killed Beasts. Like, that's their only wins. And then 8 losses against every other team. 35, I mean, we scored, Gaznarazzo is second place. I did not expect that name to be that high in the chart. But we have claimed first place. Our sprint shoes and star braces are 1. Perfect. Well, I guess we'll re-sign Buddy. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. This is definitely kind of a marathon of a video. I mean, an hour and a half, hour 40 minutes. When you come back, we're going to continue the grind on tournaments. And this is the turning point right here. You see 1,200 points there? This is the turning point. Because when you come back, we're going to be grinding up everyone with scrimmage. We're no longer dropping games. We're no longer losing. And we're just making everyone better. Because every single prize we want is a first place prize now. But, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.